My face mask on. I gotta grind all of this stuff off. Lay plate in there. I got a couple pieces here and re-weld it and make it new. So wish me luck. So after the initial cleanup with the beast down there, thing's pretty awesome. Oh, it's a 5-inch on there or something like that. But now I gotta get these front legs off. So if I put a bit of vice grip on them and crank them until they break off, hopefully they just break off. I might actually just tighten them with the impact, they'll break off. So wish me luck. There it is. All welded up. So we got a plate there, here, here. Weld all the way around to keep the water out. Hopefully that'll work. Down here in this seam, I'm gonna put that Permatex sealant in there. It's like gasket maker type stuff, so it doesn't really ever get hard. So I'm gonna fill that up, and also this gap up top. Try to keep everything out of in between the layers. And then the front over here, that front plate's pretty much gone, but I left it for the spacer for that purpose. But I'll fill that sucker up with that Permatex too. Just fill it in behind and put the plate on there and tighten her down and let her squeeze out, and should be good. So you can see those cracks there, here, hole in the side over here. What I did was the thin area here, I just welded through it to where I was able to tie the front end to the side, the inner plate that's in there. That way if the front end hits it, it's going to stop because it's going to hit that because that's one solid piece. And I did the same thing here on the inside where they cracked. It's tied into this 1/2-inch thick piece directly tied in that 1/4-inch plate. So this thing is never going to break ever again. Well, not there anyway. It's never going to break. Maybe someplace else. But I just need to drill the holes through and put the mounts back on there. And the outside, I haven't looked at the paint. It was burning pretty good. I could smell it when I was welding. But I use my Miller LPR 100 mask as well when I weld and grind. It really makes a big difference keeping that stuff out of my lungs. I mean, all that grass that was in here was insane. What a mess it made. So I'm going to get new hardware for those three. The hardware on the spindles is fine. I'll leave that alone. Spindles or the hardware down there, I'm okay with those. That's fine. We'll get all new grade 8 bolts to go through the plates all the way through the front wheel mounts. And I feel like I'm back in Bosnia. They had things like this on the back behind a cart where they would pull the cart with this. So we call them the Bosnian Harleys, I think is what we called them. You can probably Google it and see what I'm talking about. They weren't nearly as nice as that, but they were the Yugoslavian variant, leftover Russian stuff. But I think it turned out really well. All the steel cost me $34, I think, is what I paid. For all the steel, it's 1/4-inch, 4-inch, or 4.5-inch. I can't remember the width on that. And then the big plates was 8x6. And that one over there was, or 8x12 and 8x6, something like that. So, but, yeah, it worked out good, and I'm pleased with it, and get her back together tomorrow. Well, I got to prime it and whatnot, but we'll get her back together next week. So, see how she runs after that. At least I have to worry about running the front tire over. I mean, that you can see it was pretty poor shape. I mean, the bolts were where the nuts at? Well, actually, I had to grind 2 of them off because I couldn't even grab anything. They're literally gone. Just enough to hold the bolt from falling out. But, alright, dudes. Peace out.